All right, my people, welcome back. Nigerians react as Nysc corps members face financial hardship over Nigerians' economic challenges. All right, my people, the news in details. Nigerians react as Nysc corps members face financial hardship over Nigeria's economic challenges. Onto this, it is no longer news that the National Youth Service Corps (Nysc) scheme, which was officially established in 1973 by the government of General Yakubu Gowon, offers a valuable experience for young Nigerian graduates. However, the current economic situation in the country is making it particularly challenging for corps members to navigate their years of service with rising inflation and stagnant allowances. Many are having to get creative to make ends meet. It is worth nothing that the cost of basic necessities like food, transportation, and accommodation has skyrocketed in the country. This is the aftermath of the fuel subsidy removal and the floating of the nation's currency, the Naira, by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Also, the insecurity in some parts of the country has hindered many farmers from engaging in their usual farming activities, thereby impacting the price of foodstuffs across states. The monthly Nysc allowance, which hasn't been adjusted for inflation, is leaving many corps members struggling to cover their essential expenses. Many corps members have had to cut down on non-essential spending. This means eating out less, opting for cheaper transportation options, and then finding ways to reduce utility bills. To supplement their income, some corps members are turning to entrepreneurship or freelance work. This can be a great way to make ends meet, but it also adds to their workload and requires careful time management. My Nysc monthly allowance barely lasts 2 weeks. Sharing his personal experience with a Nigerian'S correspondent, a corps member serving at Ogunbode Memorial Grammar School, Igbeti, Olorunsogun Local Government, Oyo State, Abiodun John Damilola, said the monthly allowance alawi being provided to corps members falls short in meeting the demands of the current economic situation in Nigeria, while lamenting the high cost of transportation in the community just as been experienced in other places. Copper John, as he is fondly called, said his monthly allowance would barely last 2 weeks when paid. According to him, the bulk of the alawi would be allocated to transportation, cost living, a limited amount for food, and then other essential items. Often, I had to rely on frugal budgeting and then seeking alternative means to complement my allowance, imagine the corps members expressed. Copper John further noted that the high cost of transportation is making commuting to and fro his place of primary assignment a considerate expense. Additionally, he noted that the rising prices of food and then other commodities have made it challenging to maintain a decent and nutritious diet for him and then his colleagues. Though the allowance is intended to cover these expenses, it often proves insufficient, leading to financial strain, he added. Like seriously, it is necessary for stakeholders, including the government and the private organizations, to recognize these challenges and then work towards providing improved financial support for corps members by increasing the monthly allowance or exploring avenues for affordable housing and then transportation options. The welfare and then well-being of corps members can be significantly enhanced. The Nysc program holds tremendous potential for personal development and the national unity, and addressing the challenges surrounding the allowance is crucial in ensuring a more fulfilling and then impactful experience for corps members across the country. The corps members stressed, "My experience as a Bauchi corps is so bad." Another 7 corps members from the northeastern part of the country who chose to remain anonymous said his NYSC experience in Bauchi State is too bad to explain. Having berated the 33,000 naira being paid to corps members as a monthly allowance, the individual lamented the lack of basic amenities at his place of primary assignment. He briefly shared, "My experience as a Bauchi copper is so bad to the point that I wanted to forfeit NYSC. This particular area made it worse with no light, unstable water, and then even a bad network. The cost of going to the market every day to charge and then get things are far more than 33k in a month." Another who chose to speak briefly about the situation appealed to the government to consider increasing the monthly allowance being paid to corps members across the country. He said, "Government should increase our alawi, especially those of us in Ninge." Road to Survival Nigerian'S reports that the economic situation in Nigeria is a complex challenge and there is no easy solution for NYSC members. However, while this news platform encourages a more robust monthly allowance and then special attention to other challenges being faced by corps members, the 7 corps members are also admonished to take advantage of positive alternatives that can help them manage well in their various places of primary assignment. Well, meanwhile, below are some possible ways to manage as a corps member amid the current economic hardship in the country. Budgeting and planning. Creating a realistic budget and sticking to it is crucial. This involves prioritizing needs over wants and planning meals to avoid food waste. Location matters. Accommodation costs can vary greatly depending on the state of service. Choosing a more affordable location or opting for shared housing can significantly ease the financial burden. Community support. Corps members can leverage the support system provided by the NYSC itself, as well as local communities. Some states offer additional stipends or subsidized housing to ease the financial strain. Networking and collaboration. Building relationship with fellow corps members can lead to cost saving opportunities. Sharing resources, cooking together, and then finding groups transportation option can make a big difference. However, by being resourceful, adaptable, and supportive of each other, corps members can navigate this difficult period and then make the most of their service year. The NYSC scheme itself could also play a role by advocating for an increase in the allowance to better reflect the current economic reality. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is. On to this one. They should be allowed to serve in their local governments. That's what somebody had actually talked about. Well, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what we are talking about. Yoruba nation not going back. Exactly what it is. Majority of people have made it clear that this is as a result of bad leadership. Baba God, now your hand with it. Until I come your way next time, I say on a bye for now.